Okay, Jeb, this is from Wednesday. There's a lot in this video. Your videos tend to be a lot longer because we're talking about and working on throwing and trying to analyze everything you do. You know, from your left leg, watch where it's pointing. It's much better. But in some cases, it's still pointing towards second base. Not every time is it pointing towards your target. So you need to make sure that you're pointing it towards the target every time. Also, we talked about what your back leg is doing, and you're getting there. You're getting it's still you know, something you need to work on. See how you're kind of leaving it straight. And if you compare what it is you're doing with someone who throws really well, like your brother's got real good mechanics, as he's throwing about this point right here, his knee is coming closer to his left knee, and yours kind of goes you know, straight out and around, and he's got his knee coming forward, and you'll see it when you compare them side by side. It's a lot more difficult to notice that when but what we're trying to do here is get you to understand what it is you do when you throw and your motor skills when you throw in slow motion. If you can work on that, like you have proper motion right there, pretty much, and if you can slow that down on your own instead of me slow motion, putting it in slow motion, you go ahead and do it completely. The bone that goes from your shoulder to your elbow needs to continue down. And you'll notice that when your brother throws and you throw, your elbow gets really, really, really high right there. It gets above your ear. And if you watch your brother, it stays fairly low. And you know, it's something you're going to probably end up doing when you get a little bit older too. But you watch his knee, his right knee coming forward as he's throwing, and then his heel comes around towards first base. That's what I'm talking about. If you compare the two, he's got momentum coming with that knee. Yours is still kind of out and straightened out. Little things like that you don't really see unless you compare the two. Now go back and look at this video. You can go back and look at your knee and his knee, and you can go back and look at other components. See how high your elbow gets. Now you can see that also hitting, you know, you've got some motor skill movement that you're trying to, you noticed it about right there, and I think you swung maybe 6 or 7 times and you realized, hey, my head is about ready to fall off my shoulders. And you look at that swing right there. That's a picture perfect swing right there. That's a major league swing right there. So I know you can do it. It's just you've got to repeat it. You've got to want to repeat it over and over and over again. Instead of going down after that ball like that, keep your head square. Let it go if it's too low. But if you can do that right there without doing and moving a whole lot of other body parts, keep your head perpendicular. If you can do it once, you can do it over and over and over again. And Jeb, the only way you're going to be able to get better and better and better is to practice the exact right movements over and over again. And you can see you're kind of digressing a little bit and letting your head go down. Okay, you've got to be aware of that yourself and make those changes, okay? See you next time.